Hello, my dear friends. This is Dr. Charles from PHI Preventive Health Institute, where we share practical lessons drawn from real cases we see every day. Behind every symptom is a real story. And today's topic, the impact of high salt intake from salted and smoked fish, is inspired by a pattern we commonly see in many Ghanaian homes. That's why we approach it from four angles: what the doctor evaluates, what the nurse observes, what the pharmacist safeguards, and how the dietitian supports recovery. This is the dietitian's perspective. There is a pattern we often see with rising blood pressure, swelling, and slow wound healing. It starts quietly: swollen feet after meals, persistent thirst, mild headaches that come and go, a wound that takes longer than expected to heal. At first, it is easy to dismiss. Maybe it's stress, maybe it's heat, maybe it's just food I ate. But over time, the pattern continues. Blood pressure remains elevated, swelling becomes more frequent, the body feels heavier and more fatigued. Wounds take even longer to close. At that point, it is no longer random, it is a pattern. From a nutrition standpoint, this is not just about taste. It is about sodium balance in the body. Salt affects fluid retention, blood pressure, kidney workload, and tissue healing. When sodium intake is consistently high, the body holds onto more fluid. This increases pressure inside blood vessels. And when circulation becomes strained, oxygen and nutrients do not reach healing tissues efficiently. So wounds heal more slowly, and swelling becomes more persistent. Now, look at common dietary habits: very salty soups, frequent use of seasoning cubes, smoked fish in daily meals, salted fish used regularly, processed and packaged foods, instant noodles, and fast foods. Individually, they may not seem excessive, but together, they quietly push sodium intake far beyond what the body needs. Now consider commonly eaten salted and smoked fish in our setting: koobi, momoni, kako, salted tilapia, salted herrings, heavily cured or salted anchovies, some smoked fish products where salt is used in preservation. These foods are part of our culture and meals, but frequency and portion size matter greatly. Now, the key challenge. Many people feel reducing salt means food will lose taste, but flavor is not only salt. Natural ingredients can build rich, satisfying taste without excess sodium. For example, onions, garlic, ginger, pepper, prickies, dawa in moderate amounts, thyme and rosemary, lemon, parsley, fresh local herbs, and leafy vegetables. Used well, they enhance flavor while reducing reliance on salt and seasoning cubes. Now bring it to wound healing. The body needs protein to repair damaged tissue. Without enough protein, healing slows down. So include balanced protein sources such as beans, eggs, fresh fish, chicken, turkey, lean meats in moderation, ground nuts in reasonable portions. Fresh fish is generally a better option than heavily salted or preserved fish when healing is a concern. Now, practical adjustments matter. Instead of heavily salted fish daily, use fresh fish more often. If using salted fish, rinse thoroughly before cooking. Use salted fish in small amounts, mainly for flavor, not as the main protein. Gradually reduce seasoning cubes. Prepare more home-cooked soups and stews. Small, consistent changes make the biggest difference over time. Hydration is equally important. High salt intake without enough water worsens fluid imbalance. So drink water regularly throughout the day. Not only when thirsty. Now step back. Blood vessels carry nutrients. The kidneys regulate salt. The skin repairs wounds. The heart responds to pressure. Everything is connected. So when you reduce excess sodium, you are not only lowering blood pressure, you are also supporting wound healing, reducing swelling, protecting kidney function, improving circulation, supporting long-term heart health. Final point. What many people call normal taste is often a gradual buildup of excess sodium over time, and the body usually shows warning signs long before serious complications appear. So persistent swelling, poorly healing wounds, frequent headaches, or rising blood pressure should not be ignored, because control is not only medication. Daily food choices matter just as much. When to act. If you have high blood pressure, swelling, slow healing wounds, frequent use of salty or smoked fish, or a family history of hypertension, Seek proper medical and dietary guidance early. Small reductions in salt today can prevent major complications tomorrow. Speak to your healthcare provider for proper assessment or call /WhatsApp +233 20 8720 347. And remember to explore the other 3 perspectives because each one completes the picture.